Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to Top 5 Niches of the Week, episode 113. Killing it, 113 episodes. We got over 2 years worth of Top 5 Niches, and this is going to be a forward-looking episode. I do like to mix in these episodes where I really give us a chance to get in ahead of everybody else into some of these niches that we can, with relative confidence, most of them, some of them are guarantees, but others, we're relatively confident these are going to be trending at some point in the near future. And if we have listings that already have some sales on these primary keywords, we can be established organically in really good positions, ideally at the top of page 1, and really benefit from the peak interest in these big niches that we're going to be covering today. So why don't we get right into it? All right, giveaway winners from the previous week. Oh, we're going to delay this week's giveaway until next week. So we're going to have a 2-week long giveaway. And if you didn't have time to enter last week, make sure you use the link at the top of the description to do so. It's completely free, and 2 winners will be randomly selected and announced next Sunday. It's at ryanhogue.com/giveaway to enter. Also down there in the description, I've got my 8-day print-on-demand free mini course and a great print-on-demand Facebook group. All right, top 5 niches. Niche number 1. And this is related to the month of July and high level things that tend to trend in July and beyond July. Niche number 1 is going to be about grilling, barbecuing, spending time outside. I was looking through Vexels, not yesterday, it was the day before yesterday, and there were just a ton of really good designs related to grilling and barbecuing. And when I say a ton, I mean more than you would expect. And I downloaded every single one of them. So I'm preparing for grilling. I mean, it's, if we look at BSRs actually right in front of us, 100,000, 100,000, 250,000, 250,000. So making regular sales at the high end, maybe not making, well, it depends what keywords you type in, by the way. I just typed in grilling in this case into Pretty Merch Pro Plus, but it's not that hard to even make some good designs. Like look at the third bestseller there. It just says 225 degrees. Which, by the way, is an interesting sub-niche. I mean, whoever made that design probably understands grilling quite a bit to even think that as a t-shirt design. But if you're not already a member of Vexels, I can drop a link in the description so you can check it out. Vexels is really for, like, if you're not a great designer, you can utilize professional designers' graphics that they pre-make. You can use them either as is or you can make them your own. I love to just take the graphics, add some text, maybe tweak the color scheme, or cut out a single element and reuse them in designs. But grilling is niche number 1, guys, and there's definitely money to be made in this niche with big sub-niche and cross-niche potential. For instance, like Father's Day plus grilling is always a big one in the month of June. All right, and niche number 2 is Christmas in July. Now we are already in July, but Christmas in July is a niche that definitely sells relatively well throughout July. I had someone from All Sunsets reach out to me this week and say, hey, just wanted to give you a heads up that we are already seeing a spike in both Christmas designs and Halloween designs. Yes, Halloween designs. I mean, there must be people that want Halloween in July as well as, Christmas in July for the Christmas lovers. Who doesn't love Christmas? But they were seeing a lot of sales in those 2 niches on their Etsy shop. So by the way, if you're not a member of All Sunsets, you can go and check them out on Etsy, and they have just a ton of digital downloads available. So you can just buy one-off graphics. Although for what it's worth, like if you use the link in the description, shout out to them. They sponsor the weekly giveaway every week, but they have All Sunsets and All American graphics. But it's, $3 and change a month to use their service, right? So that's very cheap, and one $19.99 t-shirt sale covers it for the month with some profits left over. So Christmas in July, again, this is a high-level macro forward-thinking episode of Top 5 Niches of the Week, and you can see here from Pretty Merch Pro Plus, just picking one of the Christmas in July shirts, which by the way, BSRs 40,000, 60,000, 70,000, 70,000, 80,000, 80,000. So selling quite well, averaging under 100,000 BSR on the first row of results. And you can see here like a glimpse at some of the design styles that work. Just a girl who loves Christmas in July. You can see the color schemes, etc. Lots of different ways to spin it. And also, don't just do Christmas in July. If you're going to make Christmas shirts with a Christmas in July spin, make sure you're also making a separate version that will sell well in December. Because if people love Christmas enough to celebrate Christmas in July, you can bet they probably love Christmas enough to also buy a shirt for Christmas in December as well. All right, make sure you cater to both sides. Niche number 3 is going to be National Hot Dog Month. Yes, July is National Hot Dog Month. In addition to grilling, in addition to July 4th, hot dog eating contest where they eat disgusting amounts of hot dogs in 10 minutes. And I'm pretty sure Joey Chestnut wins like every single year. And shout out to Matt Stoney. This dude was also, he's a professional eater. He launched his brand of merchandise using Merch by Amazon. So I did a video on that about a month ago because I thought that was pretty interesting. But hot dog related shirts, who knows? I mean, if you're just looking for pivots, you know, when everybody else is zigging, you can zag, you can be a little bit contrarian. Well, hey, July, a lot of people are eating hot dogs, but maybe not thinking about selling hot dog t-shirts. But hey, enough of us are consuming them that there's people out there wanting to buy hot dog t-shirts. BSRs aren't super impressive, but it is one of these things where the shirts are definitely moving. And if you're uploading them to not only Merch by Amazon, but also Etsy, Redbubble, wherever else that you want to sell, TeePublic. I did an interview last week with Patrick Halpin, who TeePublic is his #1 highest grossing print-on-demand platform. You know what I mean? So don't sleep on TeePublic. If you are wondering how there's enough time in a day to upload to all these platforms, make sure you check out Merch Titan's Upload Automation. They are also a sponsor. They are also linked in the description because you can click one button and then the software will upload for you to places like Merch by Amazon, Redbubble, TeePublic, Teespring, Spreadshirt, Zazzle, Society6. I mean, it's a no-brainer for me. But anyways, there is a learning curve, but once you get over the learning curve, it's about as passive as it could possibly be. All right, and if you want additional bullet points, keywords, etc., phrases, check out Pretty Merch Pro Plus. They have an analyze button on each of their search results. It'll launch a overlay that looks like this with all the detailed breakdown of information, including sales projections, etc. All right, niche number 4. And this is back to school. We know that August, all right, August getting closer and closer. Not to scare anybody about summer almost being over, but hey, I love August, by the way, as a fantasy football player. And hey, how about that as a bonus niche for August? Fantasy football, always one of my favorite niches to design t-shirts in the month of August. One that is commonly overlooked, yet it generates quite a few sales. That's one that's, easy, right? But niche number 4, here we go. Back to school. There is so many ways to spin this. When you're doing back to school, I know this is obvious, but make sure you check the youth checkbox. If you maybe were just uploading something that could have been related to July 4th and drinking alcohol, and maybe you've got your publish settings in Merch by Amazon with the youth checkbox unchecked, well, don't forget to go back in and check that box when you're doing back to school, because it's a lot of kid-related shirts, a lot of teacher-related shirts also, as we know. I would recommend, by the way, this one behind me that I'm pointing to, the ABCD, ripping off kind of the AC/DC logo. I would not recommend. I call that one getting too cute, or flying too close to the sun, whatever you want to call it. I would not recommend that. But as far as BSRs go, in the month of July, we are seeing, 130, 150, 160, 180,000 BSRs. All right, so pretty low BSRs for back to school, considering what month it is. I guess people are going back to summer school for the kids that didn't do too well in normal school, maybe. I shouldn't laugh. All right, and niche number 5, here we go. This is one where I was trying to think a little bit outside the box, all right, as we kind of roll out of Juneteenth. How about Black Business Month in August? I don't know how well this is going to sell as far as t-shirts go, but I wanted to put it out there, all right, so you can start brainstorming and see if this is something that you can design t-shirts in. There weren't a lot of results returned by Pretty Merch Pro Plus, but they don't have every single t-shirt indexed either. I don't think any software or database outside of Amazon Merch's database and Amazon's catalog itself probably has every single t-shirt indexed. So Black Business Month, just due to lack of results in July, when these shirts probably haven't, since like month is in the name, like literally it's not Black Business, it's Black Business Month in August. They probably haven't been in high demand and been trending for, the last 11 months. So, hey, I'm just throwing it out there. Sometimes I get a little different with how I do top 5 niches, and I think there's sales potential here, so I wanted to share it. We will know when we get there, all right? But in case that does pop off, I want you guys to be in there making designs, making t-shirts, and making sales. Let's do seller trends. These are shirts that have seen a big jump in BSR recently, indicating a big spike in sales velocity, can be indicative of future trends, current trends, etc. We've got a Christmas shirt in there. We've got some July 4th, We have, you know, a lot of My Body, My Choice, like abortion related shirts, etc. 1973. So a lot of the stuff you would expect to see given the current, you know, trends that we've already kind of covered. So instead of being redundant, we switched it up for this episode. All right, looking ahead, if you want to sell shirts and print-on-demand products related to random holidays that are date-related, we have August 10th, Lazy Day. All right, and you got the sloth there. August 11th, Son and Daughter Day. August 12th, World Elephant Day. August 13th, Left-Handers Day. Can't help but think of Ned Flanders. What was it called? Like the Leftorium or something on The Simpsons for all left-handed people. August 14th, National Creamsicle Day. Who doesn't love a good creamsicle? All right, and bonus design. I just like this design because of how simplistic it was. It's like a big design. It's mainly text-based. It is just well executed, even though it's all one color. It says, it took me 80 years to look this good. Only one color, just white in the foreground, optimized for dark colored shirts in the background. Also notice they did not make the color black available in the shirts, and that may have been strategic because, hey, like we always say, if you make black available, guess what thumbnail is going to show up in search results? Yup, black. So if you're in a niche like the birthday niche, well, how do you stand out? You pretty much want to stand out any way possible because you know it's going to be crowded in the birthday niche. It's such an obvious low-hanging fruit one that we know generates a ton of sales year-round, so it's high value. Why not just not make the color black available and let the, you know, merch algorithm pick a different color shirt to show in search results so that when everybody else is showing in black, you're showing in anything but that, you know, just being a little bit contrarian here. Deleted designs brought to you by Merch Ninja. Here we go. We got, I don't even know. It's just so many. None of them are really sticking out to me. You got a Pi Day design. Someone's ripping off Dungeons and Dragons up there. Gold's Gym, Gold's Gym, Gold's Gym, Gold's Gym. So 4 Gold's Gym. You got 2 Pokemon designs. Someone ripping off Disney. Just a quick reminder, we already know this, but another rip off of Disney. Yeah, don't do that, guys. If you do that, you are going to have a bad time. This is a long-term business model. And just one more reminder to take advantage of the weekly giveaway. If you did not do so already, we extended the past week's giveaway, so it's got to have the same sponsors. And as I wrap up, just a reminder, I do have a full print-on-demand course. I call it the premier print-on-demand course on the internet, walking you through how I make 6-figure sales every single year, how to start, scale, and automate your business. So it's for beginners, it's for intermediate, and it's for expert level that want to switch to a fully automated approach, which is what I currently use, which is how I do daily YouTube videos while still pushing my businesses forward. So check that out. The link is in the description. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Please hit the like and subscribe button, and I will see you tomorrow with a new video.